I believe in the power of self-made prophecies. I believe there is a strong correlation between having a positive outlook and achieving good results. If a person believes that they'll fail, then that's exactly what's going to happen. Many people choose to anticipate failure in order to shield themselves from the pain of disappointment. This is a state of mind I understand because it's been my reality for most of my life. This way of thinking is a defense mechanism, and not a productive one. It conditions a person to plan for failure from the very first moment that they attempt to achieve something. Of course, such a frame of mind would lead to defeat. I mean, what's the point in even trying if it won't do any good? If even from the beginning I tell myself, it doesn't matter if I lose, because there's no way I could win anyway, then I won't put forth my best effort. And once I do inevitably crash and burn, I can shrug it off and say, it's not my fault I failed. I couldn't have done any better. It is good to accept one's shortcomings, but also to understand that one can always do better, and work to improve themselves. Of course, not all battles can be won. In fact, most people probably experience more losses in their lifetimes than wins. And while accepting defeat and deflecting the blame may make you feel better in the moment, it will not help you grow as a person. For me personally, I know I have always tended to view the people I look up to as superhuman with skills that were simply unattainable for me. But I've come to realize that every person who is a source of inspiration to me is only human, and anything that they have achieved in their life through their own perseverance is also within the realm of possibilities for myself. There are some limitations that are especially damaging and restraining, such as depression and anxiety. While these limitations should not be taken lightly, I believe we as humans possess the power to overcome anything if we are willing to put forth the work and believe in ourselves, and believe in those reaching out a helping hand toward us. I, for one, have, at many points in my life, let my social anxiety overcome me to the point where I felt like I was stranded on an island alone with no voice to call out for help, watching the tide slowly come in, ready to engulf me in cold darkness. I felt like nothing would ever change, and it was pointless to try, but I eventually reached a point where I realized that it was my own mind that was holding me back. I stopped focusing on my struggles and regrets, and instead turned my attention toward what I could do to make my life better. No one can change overnight, and of course I still struggle, but at this point in my life, I've finally managed to make some friends, and I'm starting to feel like I can actually function properly in society. I believe it is in my best interest, and anyone's best interest, to do everything in their power to prevent any kind of impediments from taking control of their mind, rather than dwelling on the cards they have been dealt in life. Some obstacles are harder to overcome than others, but being optimistic can only benefit you, while pessimism is guaranteed to knock you off your feet.